Same day but different video. Today I figured I was gonna paint the engine block and stuff, but I think I'm just gonna wait to next time I pull this engine, because I'd like to pull it again to put pistons and rods inside this and maybe a cam inside that head and paint the car. But this time I have it apart. My main goal is just to get it turboed, get a good ECU for it, and get it running good like that. So right now I'm gonna pull off this oil pan. We gotta put a drain in it for the turbo and all that good stuff. So I'll start getting that poured and go from there. They 12 millimeters. There's a bunch of them on here, but yeah, we'll get it done. All right, so I got that off, and I got the drain thing that we're gonna be putting in right there. So we just gotta drill a hole in this real quick, and then get that set up and clean this all up. We can put the new gasket on, and this part will be done. All right, so I got that all cleaned, so the pan's pretty much ready to go on. I just got to tighten that down, which it takes one of these little washer rubber things underneath there, and then this nut's gonna go on the back side with another little rubber washer thing, and hopefully that don't leak. If it does, then I'll have to do something to make it not leak, but I don't think it will. So that's what I'm gonna do now, tighten that down, and then this is ready. I just have to clean up that surface, get the new gasket out, and slap it on. But so far, it's starting to look better for me. I was a little scared to do this, so hopefully it don't leak. If it don't leak, heck yeah. All right, guys, so I got the gasket on that. I got some gasket seal on it. Don't look the prettiest, but it shouldn't leak. So now I'm gonna put the oil pan on it. I'll put you guys up on the tripod, let you guys watch me tighten it down and stuff, and then we'll go from there and replace some more gaskets. The gasket kit I bought kind of sucks because it doesn't tell me what the gaskets are for, so I gotta figure it out. But yeah, let me throw this oil pan back on. All right, so I got all the bolts in there, so you guys don't have to watch me do that. But now we just tighten them down. Or you know, any special pad when to go or anything like that, so I'll just tighten them how I think. I'm missing one, so we have to get another one. But if this tells you how low the car used to be, if you can see that it used to hit the ground, scrape everywhere when I first got it. I didn't like that. Could barely get it out of the driveway. So yeah, those are all tight now, so we'll just go back and flip the engine over and start doing other stuff from there. So we're gonna get ready to put the head back on this block. We got this pretty much cleaned. It just had to be cleaned real quick before we get the head on it. But one of the valve cover bolts is like starting to strip out in there, so I'm gonna re-tap that real quick. And I think that's where some of our oil leakage was coming from, was that. So let me get that done real fast, and we'll get the rest of this all cleaned up and get onto the block. I got the block guard inside that block, and I got the head gasket ready to go on. That's all clean and ready to go. That's ready to get set back onto this. So I'm just gonna try to get this on real fast so you guys can see. Try not to mess it up too bad. Probably embarrassing to watch. But yeah, I'm just gonna get that down on there and set the head down, and then I'll show you guys me torquing the bolts down. Alright, so I got the head torqued down. Sorry I didn't film it, but we got all 10 studs torqued down. I got this gasket cleaned, the surface for it. I got the valve cover over here ready to go on. So we're gonna throw that on real fast. I think this is how it goes. I may be wrong. Yeah, I'm probably wrong. Idiot had it upside down. But anyway, get this on there, and then we're gonna mess with that. We're gonna mess with that intake and get that ready to go on. Hopefully we can get that one to work. There you go. Hopefully this don't leak since I re-tapped it. I think that's where most of the oil was leaking from. film up here. This is the one that's messed up. I think it's fixed now. These are just 10 millimeters if anyone's wondering. I found another Civic that I may want to pick up just to put a stock engine in it. Well, this engine's stock, but without a turbo on it. Find out if we get that one. Well, yeah, I'm gonna get this all tightened down, and then I'm probably gonna clean off the workbench, or maybe it's really hot outside today, it's like 90, and take that intake in the house in my bedroom. So this intake manifold ain't gonna work for these sensors and stuff like this. It won't even bolt onto there. Like the holes are spread out too far apart for that to even go on. And that's the first problem I ran into. So I'm just gonna try to get a different one, either a stock one or a different aftermarket one or something. But I'm gonna go do the research on that, and then we'll come back out here. Figure out what I'm gonna do to this from now on, and go from there. Since the intakes and stuff ain't working out, I'm trying to buy a used one, and if that don't go through, I'm gonna buy this cheaper one online. That should work just fine for the meantime first. But until then, I'm gonna get this timing set up, and we'll just move forward without putting the intake on the engine until then. So I'm just gonna put it around the cam gear first. I got it at top dead center from when I took it all apart. Then I'm gonna wrap it around the tensioner like that, and then the water pump. I'm gonna try to work my way up around the cam gear, just like that. Oh, there goes my ratchet. Alright, yeah, that looks good. Then I'm gonna take the spleen. I'm gonna get the spleen on there. They probably have a special tool for this or something. Just like that. That's all set up and ready to go. So now that I got this done, the engine's pretty much back together. I just got like the turbo and stuff to put on it. The drains there, ready to go. And I gotta wait to get a intake manifold. What else do I gotta do? Just pretty much put turbo stuff on it, and brackets and alternator, wiring harness back on it. Stupid stuff like that. That's going to be the end of this video. Please like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for the next one. Next video will be pretty much setting up the turbo stuff.